Hello everyone and welcome back to Ender Lilies. And now that we have Julius and the dash ability, I'm going to do a little bit of lore hunting before finish cleaning up the castle and making our very real venture into the Verboten domain. Um, there are a few notes left to pick. There's one note in particular that I believe is over here off the well, at the edge of Land's End. And now that we have Julius, we can clear those out. And Snowdrop. Well, that's amazing. Is this not where... Well, we might be doing a little bit more exploring than I had thought, but we are going to go to the edge of Land's End to look for that particular note, so that way I can talk a little bit more about lore than not at all while collecting for the collectathon. Hello, so many birds. Um, thank you, Julius. Western Merchant was probably the way to go here. Yep. Right, and I have the heal on hitting stuff, which is amazing. And I can climb. I didn't realize that the Snowdrop bracelet was the Julius check and not getting to here. If I remember correctly, there is there... Here we go. Yes, this is the exact note I was looking for. Small girl in the Deadlands. She didn't speak, but fixed her gaze upon me, and she clung desperately to me. I don't know what came over me. Had I gone mad wanting to bring back a child of the ancients? Was it because she resembled us, because she was a child, or perhaps a sense of obligation? Perhaps I wanted my sins to be forgiven. So this is the the first white priestess. Though we once thought them completely wiped out, the ancients have returned. From the farthest reaches of the land, they come reanimated by the blight. The children of the ancients were revered and worshipped in Land's End as white priestesses. They were the only ones who could stave off the blight. And though I know full well the toll that purification places on their bodies, I could find no way to forestall their ultimate sacrifice. Another sin to add to the pile, atonement now seems but a bitter joke. Okay, so what there are a couple things. So the factual of what happened is the king came over with all of his army and all of his people, and they wiped out presumably all of the ancients. Um, Ooh, that's also really good to have. So, and then after wiping out all of the ancients, blight started to manifest. And now he, as the king, is in very deep regret because, well, there is not much he can do about the blight. So there are, I'd say, probably the more correct but also but big thing is that the blight itself is a oh wait, that one's 3. So we're only hastening the healing prayer seems good. I don't think I need increased spirit use at the moment. Do I do full health or... No, we'll keep the experience. So basically I know I said I was going to explain the lore, but then I just didn't. So the blight is either so the blight is either the manifestation of the ancient's wrath as a spell, or it is just an environmental factor that only the white priestesses and the ancients are able to absorb, cure, and dissipate. So by wiping out the ancients, the king has either done one of two things. One, incurred the wrath of the people in the as a curse, or what I think is kind of just more fitting is that he effectively caused a natural environmental disaster by destroying the people who were keeping the blight safe. Because I think also based on some of the things in Ender Magnolia, that blight can dissipate in a priestess. It's slow, but it's definitely, they can withstand it more. So if there are enough white priestesses, they can keep the blight suppressed, but by wiping out all of them, the blight just got unleashed on the land, kind of like the undead curse in Dark Souls. So in doing that, it's just been the king brought the end of everything upon himself, which is very, very fitting. And unfortunately for Lily and all of her predecessors, they have to clean up his mess. Alright, now, Thaden's letter. I found an interesting fragment from a stone tablet. It seems to be engraved with an ancient spell. If I can repair and decipher the tablet, I may be able to call upon its magic. I must note that casting the spell may lead to unknown and irreversible consequences. I don't think I should inform the king of this, at least not until all the fragments are recovered. Thus, I think it best to leave it in your care. It's not safe here, and the other mages may catch wind of it. I should be in touch with anything new. Stone tablet fragment. Alright. So now these are the things that these are the secret MacGuffins. So I have to get all of the stone tablets. Let's see, yeah, swimming was pretty quick. We'll just go back this way, and then, so now that we have, so Thaden is the last guy we need to get, the last guy we need to get in order to collect all of the stone tablets and get the final MacGuffin for the good ending. But as it is not going to be trivial to do that. Alright, so I believe this is just a Julius check. It is not a particularly easy Julius check, but it is one. So I have to defeat a bunch of things. Ouch. Alright. Super time. Thank you, Julius. Get out of here, Guardian. Okay. And here's the thing that I missed, I think. There we go. It's just a relic. Dang it, I thought that... Oh, wait, no. Yeah, it makes sense. I need Faden stuff for later. But still, actually increased jump height's going to be huge for navigating around everywhere. So, okay. Absolutely. Dang it, that's... Okay. Fine. Whatever. We'll do that. What's this one? SP gauge, extra prayer, movement and dashing speed. Alright. But yeah, so the lore of this has gotten very, very dark. Where do we go? I think let's clean up the bastion, like let's clean up this place as much as we can first, because I forgot the tower is definitely I know there's definitely a few Julius checks in here. All I can remember is just the Monument of Wind. Name the Twin Spires. That's what this was, because the Twin Spires and the Monument of Wind. I just didn't feel like dealing with that guy, apparently. Alright. Two gargoyles can also get supered by Julius. Ouch. What was the thing that I was missing that wasn't a Julius check over there? Oh, I was thinking of more in All's tower. Oh, we'll find it. Yeah, extra jump height is so useful in metroidvanias. It's not always necessarily... Aha! There's the Julius check. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. Yeah, more blight. I don't... Yeah, I can just go to... I can return to Respite and just jump over to another one. It's actually a really good amount of food that I have. Almost 800. Okay, once the... what did I have? Okay, right, jump height and not... I'm still glad that I went to go get that, because that's also going to make getting through the Verboten domain one hell of a lot easier. But yeah, so that's why so part of it why I just, like, I know I didn't emphasize it as much, but the lore just being like, I love the idea of the Blight just being an environmental disaster that was just kind of waiting to happen. It just exploded that exploded it all over the king because he decided, oh, maybe I should go conquer this place, and it just completely did not work out for him, and that was like, obviously a lot of innocent people died, but it's just and that was not and that's not a good comeuppance is for him specifically, but it the first time I was doing that, being like, oh man, it's the in terms of just seeing those notes, it was just a huge lore impact of just like, oh no, they brought all of this upon themselves, and that is just a huge lore thing. It's just so cool that it's just really cool to have that be a part of the game. I just and just seeing how it just like the blight just slowly permeates and permeated and corrupted everything. It's just done so incredibly well. All right, let's see if I can figure out what's going on at the Monument of Wind now that we also have Julius here. I should probably just look up what this room is. All right, so I need to get into that is actually, no, we'll do get out of here. As I just slowly go through to fight the enemies. Okay. Ah, dragon. That is not... That's not what I expected. I expected gargoyles, and then it gave me a dragon. That was not very kind of you, game. More dragons. Okay. Thank you for shooting lasers, Julius. Like, it might be my inner child, but can you blame me for just being for enjoying lasers shot out of a spear? Like, okay, is this a dragon boss? It is a dragon boss fight. Okay. Whoop. That's not good. Okay, I'm at least able to... Okay, the mist is only over part of it. Does that work? Yeah, I got the counter kill. Nice, thank you, Elaine and team. Sorry, sir, but you got turned into a dragon? I do not know what happened to your body otherwise, but welcome to the team. Oh, right. All right. Welcome to the team, friend. Can I... Okay, so I don't think I can necessarily just go... Can I just go up here? Neat. That saves some... Oh, wait. That's enough to upgrade, one of the things fully. So that's great. Now we also just need some more Furious Blade for Julius. Well, that gargoyle's down. Ah, that's too many rats. Dog, save me, please. That's the one downside on Julius. He doesn't really have... He pokes forward, not necessarily down. Okay. That was just to the beginning. That, whatever, we accept, ow. Take that. I do not need to tolerate you being rude while I'm attempting to do some commentary here. Okay, I don't think I can actually reasonably climb that. Okay, that is just a bunch of... Alright, there's a bunch of rats. Can my dog get down there? No. Wait. That didn't work very well. There we go. Goodbye, birds. Or not. Aha, this is... Oh no. Back down this way, I guess. Alright, I think, yeah, we'll need a lane in the western direction for this. Okay. Of course, I also need Phaeton. I'm just gonna be mad for only a moment. Was there... Okay, so if there's probably something that gets activated at the Monument of Wind. It's a level 4 spirit, nice. Attack range and attack combo up, let's go. Alright, I guess we can climb out here still and see what we get. This is... Yeah, I think I want to... change this a little bit. I'm gonna grab our good friend, the gargoyle, for this one, I think. Can we enhance? No, we need 270 for that. Just because with all the, with all the eyes, it's gonna be difficult to, traverse. Okay, so we want to go up this way. feeling I want to go down to the lower section of the map. It just takes a moment to get there because I can't go down through it, because I can't go down through the elevators. Oh, I think I can just... Yeah, nice. I absolutely will punch guys through walls. Ow. Here we go. Nope, I need to go the other way. Sure, I might as well bring the elevator down. I know, like if someone who's like watching this whole thing back to back probably knows exactly where I am knows exactly where I'm trying to get to without what is... Well, this makes sense for the Monument of Wind. Sir Gerard erects this monument in memory of those who fought alongside the White Priestess of the Wind. They fought bravely to eradicate the Blighted, allowing for the construction of the twin spires. Their noble sacrifice is the bedrock of our great sanctuary, granting us refuge from the Blighted menaces and encroach from the verboten domain. Alright. That is another important piece of lore. Just get out of here, Mimic. I don't want you to exist. Oh, that's so nice that just, Oh, I have to defeat all of you now, don't I? Thank you, Julius. Actually, I'll just wait and then do this. Serves you right for trying to shield the attack, I guess. This particular, hallway is so large. I know I've also climbed this part several times too, but I gotta get all the lore, all the notes, gotta get everything because 100% is, very jokingly, the only percent. But I've had just so much fun running around and exploring. It just feels so good, especially once you start unlocking some of the later movement stuff. Like, it is not a chore getting around this. Like, the first time through an area is always like a pretty big challenge, and then it is just so much fun to okay, so I had already gotten that. Let's see if I can line these two up. There we go. Western Merchant in the lane should handle that nicely. Oh, I might be able to get to this a lot easier. Okay, so this is just the top. Well, I at least Ow, cleared out a lot of guys. That was definitely a faster player. What part of... what am I missing? Was there something on this wall that I climbed? You know, I might as well do a charge into where the mimic is, just in case. No. Alright, well I did find the Monument of Wind part. And everything over here is taken care of, so I can theoretically just start sliding through this way. There's gotta be just like one barrel or collection piece that I missed. Yeah, there has to be just like one particular climb check. Well, I found a room that has enemies in it, so that is a good sign. Alright. What world is over here? Because I feel like I've traveled this whole thing. Aha! I found it. Bloodied note. The king and the knight captain said that even as immortals, we would keep our minds, but I wonder if that holds any truth. My grasp on this body is fading, and yet my mind is still clear. Oh, poor guys. Yeah, drinking immortality juice, generally is not, is this doesn't, fix problems. And Faden and company made the immortality juice. And is this... okay, that's just a small amount of blight. Alright. So I think that is the Twin Spires. Yes, the Twin Spires completely clear. Minus the one check with Faden. And I know it's a little bit shorter than usual, but I think just having completed in the area minus that one minus the magic door check, and I'm starting the final MacGuffin collection is a good place to end it. So thank you all for joining me. I hope you're enjoying the collectathon, especially now that we're moving around a lot more smoothly. Moving around a lot more smoothly with everybody. So thank you all so much. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will catch you in the next video. See ya!